Hello guys, welcome to sportsbookreview.com. It's that time when Team Bankroll gets together and we deliver our very best bets across European soccer taking place this weekend. We've got Stuart from needfortips.com. We've got Stuart from tipsrahq.com, Alex from needfortips.com, and sports writer Martin Green. They're all here. Guys, thanks so much for being here today.
Hi, Natalie.
Hey.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Right, let's start. Because Stuart, you missed. You weren't able to make the last one, weren't you? And so we need to bring up the stats. So if you give me a second, because you are doing incredibly well, Stuart. You're killing it with your crazies. You've had some big bets, and that has pushed you right onto the lead. Here we go. So there we go, Stu. An ROI 196.8. 24.2 units of profit. How are you feeling, leader of the board?
Well, I think I've talked about this with the guys before. I think everybody on here is actually doing really, really well because there's profit everywhere. And yeah, okay, I might be doing flavour of the month at the moment, but as far as I'm concerned, that just kind of gives me some leeway for some losing weeks. I think Martin's an excellent tipster. Alex is doing really, really well. He's keeping his head above water, you know, and making profit as well. And naturally, when we first started doing this, you told me you didn't know anything about football. And then what, 5-6 years later, you're doing fantastically. So I think you're probably doing the best out of all of us, frankly, considering the distance you've had to go. So I'm not taking any plaudits at this point because, as I always say, take the winners in exactly the same way you take the losers, and that's how you make money in betting.
Oh, spoken like a true champ, Stuart. Very good indeed. Spreading the love. All right, let's crack on. We've got some awesome matches. Going to start with Premier League. Let me pull this up. Okay, so
before that, sorry to interrupt you. Before that, I want to declare every Thursday as a happy Thursday because it's the day that we are providing the profit tips. As you see, we are 51 units after 3 weeks, keeping a record of our units. So yeah, happy Thursday, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thursday. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's kick off. We've got Liverpool versus Everton. Both Alex and myself have a tip from this match. Take it away, Alex.
Yeah, I like this match. I like the firepower from both teams. Romelu Lukaku is in excellent shape. He scored also for his national team in the 1-1 draw with Greece. Liverpool is playing awesome between good teams, and I consider that Everton, at least in the second part of the season, they are doing a really good job. So I can see an entertaining match. Full of goals, full of opportunities from both sides. So I will start with my both teams to score and the over 2.5 goals at 2.1.
Good. All right, over 2.5 goals, both teams to score. I tell you what, a lot of people I've spoken to during the week, that is a very popular bet. Certainly the over 2.5 goals and the both teams to score. We've got CB Meshel here, the over 2.5 goals, over 1 goal first half, and both teams to score. I myself actually just like the Liverpool win. Obviously Everton without a key striker there, broken leg World Cup. Liverpool 1.73 there, those odds with Pinnacle. We are powered today by Pinnacle. They power off Best Bets Video. So Liverpool 1.73. I'm just going with that straight Liverpool win. Next we have got Burnley versus Tottenham. This is an outright pass for me, but not for Martin. What do you like?
Burnley versus Tottenham. Oh, I actually had a bet in the Arsenal-Man City game as well, and it's the exact same one as Alex. Not sure if that hasn't come up on your sheet, but yeah, I'm going for over 2.5 goals and both teams to score too. I think could well see Arsenal losing this one 2-1. Yeah. Oh, sorry, no, that's Arsenal.
Yeah, we're saving that one till last. That was the end of the on the Premier League. They play on Sunday. So Burnley versus Tottenham.
Confusing you all there. Yes, Burnley versus Tottenham. I actually think Burnley can get a result here. Sorry, Stuart. Burnley have been phenomenal all season. If only home form were taken into consideration, they'd be pushing for a Champions League place. Tottenham are a very strong side, but they are without Harry Kane. I think Burnley draw double chance at 2.4. Those odds just look too good to ignore for me, so that's my bet.
Yeah, and you know what? I was leaning towards the Burnley side. I've got a lean on Burnley +1 at 1.76. Burnley, they're on a bad run, but their run has mainly been away, not at home. I think only one of their 6 matches have been at home. They are at home. They're a strong team. I think it'll be tough for Tottenham. So I agree with you there. Next, we've got Chelsea. No, we don't. No one's got a match for Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Why is that?
Odds are too low.
Yeah,
too low.
Crystal Palace are battling relegation. They've picked up a bit of form of late. Chelsea are looking quite comfortable. They'll probably win it, but not really the value there for me.
Yeah. One of the ones, Chelsea to win to 0. Last 2 matches, Chelsea win to 0. That was one of the ones I was looking at. And Chelsea under 3.5 goals, 1.91, but not official. Next, we've got Leicester versus Stoke. We've got 3 of us there. Stuart, you've got a match. You bet for this match.
Yeah, I think this probably might be described as one of my crazies. I'm actually going for a Stoke away win on this one. I know Leicester have been in really, really good form, but such a huge amount of value on the Stoke away win. And they're a solid side. They're not going to be easy to beat. So Stoke away. I'm not sure what the odds are at the moment because I don't have those right up. But I got over 4.1 when I put my bet on.
Yeah, I've got 4.1 as well. Leicester 2.2, draw 3.5, Stoke 4.1. Yeah, I'm going against you here, Stuart. I have to say, I'm going to go for they obviously Leicester got, and I'll put a dance on this one for sure. Leicester obviously picked up their first road win, brimming with confidence. I think they're in good form now at home, which is really where they excel, and I think it'll be tough for Stoke there, who have only picked up 3 wins on the road. So it's a Leicester win for me. Martin, who are you with?
I'm on your side of the dance-off, Natalie. I'm going for a Leicester win too. I think yes, it is very good value on Stoke. I think that's excellent value on Leicester, a team that's rejuvenated under Craig Shakespeare. They've won 4 games on the bounce. They've made it through to the Champions League. They still need to pick up points to get out of this relegation scrap. The confidence seems to have returned. Stoke have been a bit hit and miss for me this season. They are a bit unpredictable, which does make it risky, but I just think Leicester have the momentum now and they can stretch this Stoke defence with their pace. So 2.1 on the Leicester win for me.
Yeah, all right. And then Manchester United versus West Brom. Man United low 1.4, but at home. There's 2 matches that I was looking at on this match. Is Manchester United to win to 0 at 2.05. But I actually found plenty of value on the Manchester United and the under 4.5 goals. 1.6 if you want to go and stick that in an ACCA, or those odds are good enough for you. Even Manchester United and the under 3.5. I know a few people are going for the Manchester United and the over 2.5 goals. I just don't think that West Brom can score in this match. Does anybody think that we'll see a goal from West Brom?
Yeah, you could well do. West Brom have done quite well actually this season. They're punching above their weight. They're up in 8th. Not bad going forwards. Matty Phillips. Yeah, I think they could.
12 road goals there.
I'm afraid of this match. I think that exactly like Martin said, West Brom might score, and I think that you should be careful on that one.
Yeah,
they beat Arsenal. Not that there's too much to say. Not that that's too great an accolade, but they did beat Arsenal.
Yeah. Okay. Next one we have got Watford. Oh no, hang on a sec. Watford versus Sunderland. This is also me. What have I got? Let's just go for the straight Watford win. To be honest with you, at home. Sorry, 1.87 against Sunderland. Really, a team that will be relegated down in 20th. Just 2 road wins. A straight Watford win. Why did no one else pick that one up? No one liked that bet.
I think again it's the same sort of the problem with Sunderland fighting for their lives, really scrapping it out. You got a Watford team that looks safe from danger and don't really have too much to play for, coming up against a team that really desperately need points and have Jermaine Defoe up front. So risky for me.
Risky, okay, but I do have somebody. CB Meshel is on my side there. Watford money line. Also, stay up is saying don't underestimate West Brom. There we go. So looks like you guys are agreeing there with the West Brom. Now we move on to Again, it's me. Southampton versus Bournemouth. Southampton 1.65. Again, I'm looking at the unders in this match, but I think there's tremendous value on Saints and the under 4.5 goals, 1.91. Doubtful whether Bournemouth can score or not. Very poor on the road. They are in 11th, but only managed their 2 road wins. I like the Saints win 1.65, but I am going to combine that with the under 4.5 goals for more value, 1.91. But good for an ACRA as well. Southampton win. Okay, next we have got, now we've got our favourites. Arsenal versus Man City. We have, all 4 of us have got a bet from here. Martin, you were keen to get going with this match. What do you like?
I was very keen to get going. I probably have to get in before Alex, because I imagine he's probably going to have the same bet as me, which is... No, you don't? Oh, okay.
No.
I'm going. I can't bring myself to bet on Arsenal to lose, even though I probably think they will. I'm going both teams to score and the over 2.5 goals. The Alex special at 1.83. Arsenal just conceding goals for fun at the moment, but they do have goals in them. This is a team that generally scores at least 1 per game and seems to concede at least 2 per game at the moment. So I think we could see maybe a 2-1 win to Man City, or Arsenal could even surprise by getting a 2-2 draw or something like that. But yeah, that's my bet.
Okay, Stuart, what are you going for?
I'd really like to say I was going for Arsenal. No, I wouldn't. I'm very happy going for Manchester City. Let's see, what did I get? 2.38 with William Hill. That's what you can get at the moment. Just check those odds. They are bang on. I think that's about right.
2.38 with Coral, I found earlier. Yeah, I'm going with the same bet as you, Manchester City to win the game.
I think that's a very sensible one, Alex. Well done. Not one of the crazies.
Yeah, God, I don't know. I'm so both obviously scoring power, but both have tight defenses. But I'm going to go here because part of me is hopeful that we are going to see plenty of goals. So I am going to go for that over 2.5 goals. It's slightly against the bookies though. Under 2.5 goals is 1.62. So there we go.
I think it's not a crazy bet. I don't think that is a crazy bet to bet on Manchester City. If we are looking at everything regarding these 2 teams, they are huge favorites. I don't know that, okay, the odd is normal. It shouldn't be less than that. But I think that is one of the good odds for this week.
There's just every season there's a time when Arsenal do start winning. It's typically when they can't win the league. It's not mathematically possible. All the pressure's off, and then they surprise you by start picking up points, and they just scrape it into the top 4. I keep expecting it to happen soon. It hasn't happened yet, but one of these days it's got to happen.
Yeah, one of these days, after 2 weeks, hopefully this week they might lose against Manchester City. Yeah. Not only they might, they will. Let's keep it straightforward.
Yeah. Big man's watching, so shout out to Big Man. He's saying cannot bet. Oh no, he said cannot bet on Arsenal right now. So obviously, he's not banking on the Arsenal turning around and winning. Moving over now to France, Stuart.
Hang on, Nat. Before we go over to France, can we just send out our commiserations to Seamus Coleman, because that was a very nasty leg break, and Everton going to miss him for a long time. So very, very good player, and I think the League's going to be missing one of the best right backs for quite some time.
I know we talked about that on Monday. What did you say, Alex? That he'll be getting paid for the next 6 months or something?
He will be paid every week £50,000 by FIFA for the next for the time that he will be injured, till he will come back on the pitch. Everyone says that is around 6-7 months or so.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Get well soon, Seamus.
Yeah.
Speedy recovery, but those prices, I'd probably what's it called? Make it last a little bit longer. But speedy recovery. Okay.
That much money.
Okay. Over to you, Stuart, for Ligue.
Okay, so we're skipping right over the Friday and Saturday matches because I don't think anyone's got anything on Guingamp, Nancy, Marseille Dijon, or Bastia Lille. So first match we've got is Rennes versus Lyon, and I believe I'm the only one with anything on this.
I was looking at that bet, Stuart. To tell you the truth, I was going with the away win, but it's not in my top 10 bets.
Well, this one is in my top 10 bet. Yeah, no, it's top 11. This is in my top 10, and I'm going to go for Rennes. This is definitely one of the crazies. I know people like to go on about me picking out crazy bets from time to time, but they do come in. And Rennes 4.5 I got originally on this one. I'm just checking the odds on this right now. It's around 4.12, so the odds have dropped a bit. You might need to be a little bit careful. But you can get up to 4.37 with Pinnacle, if that's what you're interested in. Okay.
That could be your band name, Stu and his Cray Crays, or something.
Stu and the Crazy, yeah.
maybe you wanted to start a band. That could be a name.
Thrash metal.
All right, and moving over to Montpellier Toulouse, and once again, this is me. I don't think anybody else is with me, are you guys? Again, long odds, away side, you can get 3.82 right now for a Toulouse win. Montpellier, up and down at times, they're not as good as they were a few seasons ago. Toulouse, they've got the ability in their side to win this. 3.82, it's a long odd shot, but these ones do occasionally come.
Okay, they have been coming off for you, Stu. That's put you right in the lead. So definitely those value bets there bump up your profits pretty good. All right, over in Germany now, we've got Schalke versus Borussia Dortmund. Alex.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest derbies in Germany, the Rivier Derby. This is 150 times that these two teams are playing against each other in Bundesliga. Doesn't matter the place on the table. Doesn't matter in what competition they are. When these two teams are playing, it's going to be a thrilling match. If we are taking a look at the last result, okay, I don't suppose that we will take it into consideration. A long time we didn't see a 0-0 goalless draw between those two. It was last time, but this time I'm expecting goals, so both teams to score in the over 2.5, 1.91. Dortmund with Aubameyang in a really good shape, but Schalke at home in front of their fans, such a huge derby. They cannot let Dortmund win.
Okay, Stuart, what are your thoughts on this match? Are you agreeing with Alex?
I'm on the Schalke win on this one. I think they're going to upset the form, but Borussia Dortmund, very strong form recently, 4 wins out of their last 5. But Schalke, they've upset a few sides. They're a good team themselves. They've got some good players. And yeah, this is another one of the crazies.
Another one of the crazies. Got a few crazies today, Stu.
Well,
Frankfurt versus Mönchengladbach. Stuart, for this match.
Frankfurt, Mönchengladbach. Going for the away side in this one, but the odds are much, much closer. This is not a crazy bet. This is actually one of the more considered ones. Frankfurt been very, very poor form recently. 4 losses, 1 draw in the last 5, and up against a Mönchengladbach side that are doing okay themselves. So I think we're up for a good one here.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question of the panel? What do you think the impact is of an international break? How should you approach it with caution after the teams have had a little while off to consider things? Does recent form not quite play as much importance as normal, or is it just the same?
I think it disrupts things. I think you've got a chance where you've got the international players that go away, and they're all playing games amongst themselves, but you've got the other players, the squad players who are at home and the training. So it very much depends on the quality of the side. If you've got a lot of internationals, which most Premier League sides now do, then it doesn't seem to have as much of an effect. But if you've got one side that's got a lot of internationals, another side which doesn't, then you can actually find that the side that doesn't have the internationals can do better because they've been training together all week. They've had a full week of training. They've been able to recover from injuries, and it can make a difference. But in this week's matches, I don't think there's anywhere that really is the case.
Yeah, because in some cases you've got chances for people recovering from injuries and also regrouping. So sometimes you can actually see a team sort of bouncing back. But like you said, if you've got a team full of the international players, then that probably does more hindrance than anything else. Anybody else got some thoughts on that match? Good question, Martin.
Yeah, maybe some teams that are enjoying a really good winning streak. I think that they are not enjoying the international break. But some smaller teams, exactly like you said, are regrouping, and most of all those ones from the relegation zone, because they don't have a lot of players to their national teams, so they will concentrate on all the group, training themselves 2 weeks for the next round, and they might start winning some matches and fight relegation like that. But it's bad for some teams, it's good for some other teams. But it's not a trend. I follow these changes. It's not a trend that some big names will start to lose. No, nothing to do with that. The only thing that for the international break, for me, why I'm choosing to play small stake, because it doesn't matter whom against whom is playing. In 1 week, you don't have time to train and to make a group. Doesn't matter how huge are the players from your team. We saw an example, Belgium drawing with Greece 1-1, struggling to draw with Greece. We saw the Netherlands beaten by Bulgaria 2-0, and they were not small players. We had also players from Premier League. So it depends. All depends on the players after all.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we've got like Noah Chappers who says, yeah, it fucks up momentum. I think it does mess up momentum as well. Okay, we've got. Let's look at the next match, which is, I think it's Bayer Leverkusen versus Wolfsburg. Stuart.
Bayer Leverkusen Wolfsburg. I'm on the home side though. For once, this is one of those home wins. Low odds. It should be okay. I got around 1.85, 1.86, I believe. And those will still be pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. I was looking at that by myself, actually. Sassuolo versus Lazio Serie A, Alex.
Yeah, I like a lot this bet. If Lazio disappointed us last round before the international break, I think it's time for Lazio to bounce back and start to win some matches. Okay, they are in 4th place. They don't have a lot of chances to go 3rd because they are 6 points under Napoli. But Inter, Atalanta, and AC Milan are coming from below them, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. So they should win this match with Sassuolo. Sassuolo that is not stressed about relegation zone because they are above with 16 points from the first relegation place. Sassuolo in really poor form, four losses and a draw the last 4 matches. So it's time for Lazio to come back to winning ways at an odd of 1.83.
Okay, yeah, not bad odds at all. We've got Torino versus Udinese. Stuart.
Torino against Udinese. This one is a home win for me. I think Torino are okay. They're not doing brilliantly. They're not doing terribly. Udinese pretty much the same, although they are in slightly better form right now, I believe. So this one will be close.
Yeah, I think so. We've got somebody who's just joined, Bruno Fizzle. Did we talk about Liverpool versus Everton? Yes, we did. It is right at the beginning of the video. It was the very first match we talked about. So if you scroll back, you should be able to catch that. Okay, what else have we got? That's like put me off actually. Chievo versus Crotone. Martin.
Oh, that's me. Yes, I am going for a home win for Chievo.
Come on, Martin. This is the match. The match of Serie A.
This is the big one. This is what everyone's looking forward to. This is, forget about Juventus, forget about Napoli. Don't even watch the Premiership. Don't watch La Liga. Everyone tune in. Crotone versus Chievo. It's going to be
a classic.
It's going to be a classic, and I think it's going to be a ferocious battle, but Chievo can win this one at odds of 1.9. I think that looks a very generous price on the home team against the side that has lost 5 of its last 6 games and has been playing pretty poorly ever since the turn of the year, really. Straight win for Chievo, who are very good at home, 1.9.
Yeah, you've been playing these teams, haven't you, of late?
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow.
These are your favourite teams to bet on right now. These like Crotone or Chievo. Haven't you been betting these ones?
I've been betting against Crotone for quite a while now.
Yeah.
You was betting Sampdoria over the last 2 rounds, I think.
Yeah, Sampdoria's done well. I've had quite a good traction with Lazio as well, although they're in my naughty corner now because they let me down last time. So I'm having a little break from Lazio, but yeah, been doing well with Sampdoria and a bit of Fiorentina earlier in the season. Atalanta were in amazing form earlier in the season, but they've sort of tailed off. But yeah, I think the bottom 3 clubs in Italy are very poor and all looking doomed for relegation. So opposing them looks a good way forward to me at the moment.
Well, Lazio were the one team I cut from this week's selections because I knew I had to get the number down. So they were the last one. I was really, really hard to lose that one, I have to say.
Ooh.
Oh, well, you could bring up the.
If you were seeing that match, it was incredible how much they lost opportunities of scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next match, Genoa versus Atalanta. Alex.
Yeah, come on, Natalie, you can take that one also. Atalanta.
I followed you last time on that
of-
one. I'm like, we feel confident this time for the Atalanta win.
Yeah, Atalanta to win. Yeah, Genoa, nothing to do with football right now. But after the international break, what we said earlier, maybe they will take something out of this. But no, Atalanta to win. They are equal in points with Inter. They are 2 points under Lazio. They are fighting for top 5 finish. So Atalanta to win at an odd of 2.17 right now.
Nice. Those are good odds. Stuart, what do you like in this match?
Crazy bet alert time, everybody. Genoa. Genoa is the choice. Home side. Yeah, it's a nuts bet. It's a crazy one, but it has worked. What can I say?
Yeah, I think there should be a dance in this one. And it's actually, we've got some dances to show you guys at home, but I can get them off the editing team. I'll bring them in. I'll bring them in next week. Promise.
We're going to have a video full of dance news. That's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, Pescara versus AC Milan. Alex.
Yeah, I think that Milan can cover the -1 Asian handicap at 1.9. Pescara, exactly like Martin said, the teams from the 3 relegation places are very weak, very poor this season. And AC Milan is still fighting for a European Cup spot. Even though 2 rounds ago they lost at Juventus 2-1. But they are doing a pretty good job lately in the second part of the season. So I don't think that Pescara can put them a problem. We are covering ourselves with -1 on the Asian handicap. So in case of a short win, our stake will be refunded. A 1.9, really good odds from my point of view.
Okay, and Martin, what are you going for?
Oh, is this Pescara versus AC Milan? I'm going for straight AC Milan win at 1.57 here. Just looks like a banker all day long for me. Pescara in pretty dreadful form, whereas AC Milan have won 4 out of their last 5. The only blip being that loss to a very good Juventus side. Like Alex says, they're still chasing the top few spots, and I like this AC Milan side. So 1.57 on the AC Milan win.
Yeah, we've got our friend Kung Fuck Zong is back. Do we remember you? Yes, Kung Fuck Zong. Very hard to forget a name like that. Okay, Napoli versus Juventus. Obviously, the big match of the weekend. Just Alex and Martin have a tip for here. Martin, what do you like?
I like Juventus to win this one. Away team here. You can get great odds on Juventus, 3.1. They beat Napoli when these 2 teams met earlier in the season. I think they can do it again. Just got a feeling that it could be Gonzalo Higuain scoring the winning goal against the team where he used to play for several years and really upsetting the fans that used to worship him. Just looks like very good odds on a team that's leading the league. Yes, I appreciate that Napoli are a very good side and they are in good form, but this just represents a great opportunity for Juventus to really surge clear in the Italian title race. So 3.1 looks a very good set of odds, I think.
Yeah, just where obviously with Napoli having that home advantage, if it was Juventus with the home advantage, I think I'd be all over their win. But Napoli at home, definitely stronger than Juventus on the road. What do you like, Alex?
Yeah, exactly like you said. Napoli are very good when they're playing home, and Juventus, on the contrary, they are not doing such a good job when they're on the road. Anyway, between these 2 teams, we're seeing goals every time from both teams. So this is my final bet with my favorite combination, both teams to score in the over 2.5 at a beautiful odds of 2.35.
There we go. There we go.
And
Now we move over.
Someone on the back, I think from Stuart, Teddy, is saying, yes, Alex will be a winner.
That power.
Pulling on the door and bashing the door. That's what he's doing. Can you hear him?
Yeah, we can hear
yeah.
I go for
the
that
parrot. The parrot can start giving its picks of the week by pecking which side of the fixture it wants to win.
Yeah, I know. I tried to sort of like move his cage as far away as I possibly could, so we didn't hear a little
I thought it was Teddy. No, it's the parrot. I thought it was
No,
Teddy.
that's Teddy.
Both.
That is Teddy.
Both. He's been doing it for ages.
All right, we've got Villarreal versus Eibar, Alex.
Yeah, it writes goals all over this match. Over 2.5, just simple as that. At 2.1, Eibar is coming strong. I think that they might pull the upset by winning against Villarreal away. But let's not go so far. Let's stay only at over 2.5 goals at 2.1.
Okay, going for the over 2.5 goals. And then we've got Malaga versus Atletico Madrid. Three first actors on this match. Going to start with you, Martin.
I'm going for the away win here at Atletico Madrid. A very, very strong side. And actually getting better and better as we approach the end of the season. They're still very much in the hunt for the top 3 places. I think they should have little trouble really winning this one against the Malaga side that has really disappointed for large portions of the season. 1.75 on Atletico price for me.
Yeah. Well, we've also got as well, because if you sort of compare Malaga's home to Atletico's away, I think they both sort of equal 6. But really, if you look at their recent form, Malaga have really been struggling, whilst Atletico Madrid, I think, 3 back-to-back wins. And then also they haven't lost a match. They've lost 1 match in 6. So that away win is really looking good. 1.8. What do you like here, Alex?
Yeah, this is my banker of the week. Atletico Madrid to win 1.75. Check for better odds, guys. Atletico Madrid is all over this match. It has not 2 units, but 4 units, I think, that I will put for this match. Atletico Madrid over Malaga, sure win. I will risk it a little bit. I'm going further, but this is my top tip, Atletico Madrid to win. But I think that I will take also the -1 on the Asian handicap.
Oh yeah, it's gone out to 1.8, hasn't it? Gosh.
Yeah, 1.8 I got. Just took it before the show. Yeah, do you know, because I watched
1.75. I'll have to back him again at 1.8. I'm surprised it's going in that direction. So we're going against the trend here, but looks a good bet.
I know. I get nervous when that happens, to be honest with you. The same happened with Liverpool as well. They started, I think it was yesterday, they were 1.7 and now they're 1.73. Obviously a huge difference, but it's not going in the way that I like it to go in. But never mind. Okay. Maybe that represents more value. And then we've got Sevilla versus Sporting Gijon, which both myself and Alex have a tip for. Alex, what do you like?
I don't have a tip for this match. I think that I completed it wrong. I think I have Granada versus Barcelona. Sorry.
Okay. So then maybe it's just me. I like the Sevilla win, to be honest with you, for an accumulator bet. It's 1.3, but they've got obviously Sporting Gijon, terrible form and even worse road form, and you've got Sevilla there who have gone through a little bit of a blip, but I am hoping that this international break will sort of like give them some time to regroup. They haven't won a match in 3, but they are strong at home, and it's a must-win really, because they've got just 2 points behind them is Atletico Madrid. We are predicting them to win. Sevilla must win this if they want to keep their 3rd spot. So 1.3 is low, but I'm going to take Sevilla -1.5 there, 1.97. That's my bet. And then, okay, so final bet now of the weekend, Granada versus Barcelona. Alex, that one belongs to you.
Yeah, I think that is a sure winner for Barcelona. I think that they will do a really good show in front of Granada. Messi didn't play against Bolivia. I suppose they played Argentina, and they lost 2-0. Yeah, I hope that they will continue their good matches, and they will put some pressure. they would keep some pressure on Real Madrid. So I think that Barcelona can cover a lot of the Asian handicap part. So -2 on the Asian handicap at 1.9.
Yeah, yeah, I like that one as well. You've got comments there for Teddy. He is so damn cute.
That's
hey,
not a
Teddy.
parrot. That's not a parrot.
He's so cute.
Oh,
His
is so
hair is
cute.
growing as well. Look at his little
It
hair.
is.
Oh,
he's got
Hi,
Almost
Teddy.
1 year old. He's 11
All
months
right.
old today, so it's almost his birthday.
11. Wow.
One more month and I can shave his head.
With the heater, like a.
All right, guys. Now we're going to do our bankers and our doubles. Who feels confident? Who wants to kick it off?
Yeah, me, I can start, not a problem. I usually start first, but in the last few weeks I didn't. So let's take it from here. Banker, Atletico Madrid, 1.8. I will go at 1.8. Okay, Martin.
Yeah.
You wanted to get his in first.
1.8.
Okay, so and my double of the weekend, Tottenham to win at Burnley, Bilbao to win at Osasuna.
Okay. Martin, what are you going for? Have you got the Atletico Madrid as your banker?
I have got the Atletico Madrid as my banker, yes, and I am going to put them in a double with AC Milan.
Okay. All right, Stu and Teddy, what are you going for?
Well, I don't know what Teddy is going for, but I'm going to go for Bayer Leverkusen win as my banker, and going to go for double of Bayer Leverkusen and Manchester City. Sorry, Martin.
Oh,
that is a big double, actually.
Natalie,
I'm just going for Saints versus Bournemouth. I'm going Saints in the under 4.5 goals. I really like that bet at 1.91. And then I'm going to go actually for a treble just because the odds are low. So I'm going to go for Sevilla, Chelsea, and Manchester United. It's going to make that a 3. Right, there we go.
Just want to add something before we finish. It's not good from my point of view for the banker to be included also in the double, because if the banker loses, you lose also your double.
Well, surely the idea of the banker is it definitely wins, so I'm definitely having it in my double.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. But no, I don't like putting in the same for that reason. But yeah, I suppose if you're going for your banker, the one bet, then that's the bet that really should come in. So you should feel confident to use it wherever. So I can't tell if Teddy agrees or disagrees. I don't know. I don't speak baby, but it sounds like so no. All right, there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching at home, and thank you for all your tips. They really are great. We do read through them and answer them as well. So thank you for those. Keep them going. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give us a thumbs down, and let us know to subscribe. So guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you next week. Best luck with your bets.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching.